You just can't leave good enough alone, can ya? Let's get into the update. Welcome to another episode of Deja Vu, Project Rebalance skilling and Varlamore changes. Just further this time. So the following week to skilling update we have more. Looking at Slayer, we no longer need to cancel the current task in order to switch with one in storage. It is going to be completely free and doable as long as you pay the 1000 Slayer points. Thieving. Drop rate has been improved for the medium, hard, and elite clues from gnomes, paladins, and heroes. They've also reduced the overall pickpocketing fail rate for these NPCs. New rates highlighted here: gnomes at 150, paladins at 1000, and heroes at 1400. Covering agility, we're able to convert the old agility arena tickets into the new Brimhaven vouchers. They added a world hop limit to the agility arena, so if you tag a pillar and hop worlds, you need to wait 60 seconds in order to get another pillar, just like the minigame is supposed to work. Before they fixed the update, if the pillar was next to the ladder, you could always just log out, log in, and keep tagging it repeatedly multiple times in any minute. We've also fixed the experience that comes from tagging the pillars to be correct. Couple more fail points removed from agility obstacles, and the Canifus rooftop course at the last gap, as well as a Patol stepping stone at the beginning and coming down the tree at the end. And to take advantage of the new agility shortcut they added to your Taverly, they've actually fixed the fence in order to make it so you can actually use the agility shortcut and walk over to the farming patch. Shiloh Village has also been fixed to check for the right quest requirements. And we finish off with Project Rebalance changes with mining. Players were gaining excessively large amounts of experience mining sandstone and granite while using the mining gloves, so for now they've simply just prevented them from working on those rocks. They'll let us know about further changes, but for now are glad to hear about feedback. And the other mining update is that a sound now plays whenever amethyst crystals fully deplete, as well as adding a warning in Motherlode Mine when you try to mine while the sack is full. Then we come to Varlamore again. But before we look at the bad, let's look at the good. We're now able to pet Renew. Ah, such a good bird. And now for my least favorite part. Another round of changes to the Hunter's Rumours. Main changes are red Chinchompas are now available to hunt on both of the Adepts, but Tico has been slightly ruined by having Herbivore added to his table. Yeah, thanks guys. I just love spending my time blocking Rumours rather than actually being able to hunt. So this had better be the last changes you do to these people. So for each individual hunter in detail, Ornus has had his barb-tailed and prickly kebits removed while adding red salamanders and red chinchompas. Service, same two kebits have been removed but had added sunlight maws and red chinchompas. Aiko lost his razorback kebits and pyre foxes but gained Tiku salamanders and moonlight maws. Tico also lost the razorback kebits as well as his orange salamanders, unfortunately a good task if you have the desert unlocked for him, but they added in herbivore and sunlight maws, so he's not too bad if you're also chasing the herby pet. And for wolf they just simply removed the sunlight maws. So that means if we once again take a look at our handy dandy table, don't know too much about the adepts, but using experts now means Aiko is the better one over Tico. Just in terms of what they're assigning, Aiko usually has the overall better hunting list now, but at least selfishly for me, we're almost to 90 hunter, which means we can use the master, and he's not horrible anymore. Since he has his task list all the way onto the right, I think in time we're going to end up blocking herbivore using Tico, the sunlight antelopes using Aiko, and we'll remove the bad red salamanders using one of the adept ones. So that would leave us when we hit 91 hunter only hunting red chins, dashing kebits, moonlight maws under the guild, moonlight antelopes under the guild, and Tiku salamanders up near Camptorum. Shouldn't end up being too bad of a list using the master hunter now. We just have to do the rumor reset for a third time. But moving back to our other changes for Varlamore, our smaller fixes are: the effects of the Kiat and Hunter Guild outfits will now be listed while at least wearing one part of the outfits. Prevented certain tiles from the Colosseum from blocking players who tried to walk on them. Updating the Easy Hunter Guild clue to direct players to the food barrel on top of the guild since it doesn't have a level requirement to access. Various graphic and sound bugs have been fixed, as well as a bug to where the "nothing interesting happens" text pops up while you try to fill fur and meat pouches manually in your inventory. Now that our deja vu is over, we get to look at our other changes. Players that have the Hard Wilderness Achievement Diary completed can sell unwanted ecumenical keys to the Lesser Fanatic in Edgeville for 61.5k. World 508 has been given the activity Brimhaven Agility. References to padded spoons have finally been removed from the crafting skill guide, as well as level up messages. When a bottle's voice will speak to you whenever you're doing the Perilous Moons, it will now be in your chat box, as well as popping up a pop-up box. Fancy Dress Shop in Varrock will now prioritize your tatty furs over your perfect furs for the hunter outfits. Revenants can now drop their respective champion scrolls, at least for imps, goblins, and hobgoblins. Brightness sliders and settings, as well as the side settings menus, are now in sync. Adjusted drag handles for the activity visor and new style skill guide so they don't overlap with your close button. And fixing a bug where the giant sea snakes model was not showing up during Royal Trouble. Otherwise, we get our PvP rotations. Feel free to pause and look it over if it's of interest to you. New merch coming out for the Elysian Spirit Shield keyrings. They don't look half bad as long as the product actually looks like the proposed image. New novel coming out, The Gift of Guthix. Looks like we're continuing on our frog hype from Ribboning Tale. All praise the toad. Few images of the community making recipes out of the cookbook. And we hit the bottom of the page. So yeah, kind of a heavy deja vu week again. At least they say this is the final changes to the Hunters Guild Rumours. So if you haven't been here yet, consider yourself lucky that you don't have to play the blocking game multiple times. If you want to help me out, I would appreciate a like on the video, as well as maybe subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Join our neighborhood, become one with the community. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, feel free to become a channel member. But otherwise, that is it for me. I've got some blocking to do. Have a good day, you guys.